Hey guys, so I have a fun vlog for you guys today. It is the TMI tag. I got these questions from Brittany and Baby's TMI thing, so I'll have her info and stuff in the description box down below. And yeah, just a little bit of an update. My condition, it was false, so it's something to worry about. I was kind of freaking out, like, oh my god, what's going on? But I called in, I gave my symptoms, and they said nothing to worry about. It's normal. So so happy and grateful that I have something to be concerned about, because I was so freaking out and stuff like that. So yeah, nothing to be concerned about. Anyway, I'm going to get to the questions. I'll have the questions and the link in the description below, and I think from now on, I'm gonna have all my pages and stuff like that, and the links in the description box as well. Just kind of, it's easier to get all the information out there like that. So I'm just gonna say thank you guys for watching and get started. So the first question is, what are you wearing? So I am wearing a skirt from Ink from Macy's, and I'm wearing a Delia's top. And this is what it looks like. I'm not sure if it's see. There you go. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. Have you ever been in love? I have been in love twice in my life. Both times unfortunately didn't work out, but I'm still in contact with them, still good friends. So yeah. Ever had a terrible breakup? I have had a few. Just because either the guy was lying to me, or he used me, or he just cheated on me, or something like that. It wasn't anything major compared to some of the other bad breakups that have been in the world. I'm young, so I'm sure I'll have a bunch of more terrible breakups, unfortunately. But for now, that's pretty much the extent of my bad breakups. 4. How tall are you? I'm about 5'7", 5'8", somewhere in the middle. I'm not exactly sure, because I don't get into specifics. I usually just kind of use the foot and the inches, because if I get in any more specific, it's too much. Number 5. How much do you weigh? I weigh somewhere between 105 and 107. My weight kind of fluctuates back and forth. So there's no exact amount, really. Number 6. Any tattoos? And number 7. Any piercings? I have neither of those. When I was younger, my parents took me to a Claire's place to get my ears pierced. They did one ear, but I was fidgeting and screaming and moving so much that they couldn't finish. So they always figured that when I got a little bit older, I'd go back and I'd finish it. But I never did. So the ear that I got pierced eventually closed, and now I have no ears pierced. But I do have a very loving mark from the fact that I used to scratch that ear so much. The hole. So yeah. Number 8 is OTP, but I don't know what that means. So if you guys know what that means, please comment in the description box below. Just because I don't have any clue what that means. Number 9, favorite show. I have a show schedule, which means I have certain shows that I watch. So on Sundays I watch Once Upon a Time on ABC and 8 o'clock. On Tuesdays I watch the originals, and then on CW11 at 8 o'clock. And on Mondays I also watch Teen Wolf on MTV at 10 o'clock. And then on Thursdays I watch Vampires and Rain, which are one after the other, from 8 to 9, 9 to 10 on CW11. And then I also watch on Saturdays, I watch Robin Hood and The Artful Detective, which are I think 8 to 9, 9 to 10 on Ovation. So yeah, those are the shows I watch, but I have to say my favorite would either be the originals or Once Upon a Time. It used to be the Vampire Diaries, but now I'm just not really into it as much. So 10 favorite bands. I don't have any favorite bands, but I have I listen to a lot of different genres, so I don't really have any favorite bands per se. But I definitely do like Green Day and Maroon 5 and Daughtry and One Republic and ABBA. So those are just some of the bands I like. I don't have actually have a favorite. 11. Something you miss. I miss my grandfather. He died about 5 years ago, and we're really close. And we lived together. And even though he was sick, my mom took care of him all the time, so I was really, really close to him. So I was like his little helper, and we had so many inside jokes. And he taught me so much growing up, about myself and who I wanted to be, and just in general, like to use a microwave and toaster oven, and just he taught me to gamble too. Not like official gambling or anything like that, just like kid gambling. But still, he taught me a lot, and I miss him every day. He used to encourage me to always follow my dream in my heart, and he's really much the main influence in my life of how I became and how I grew up, so, and all my beliefs and stuff. So number 12, favorite song. My favorite song changes like every single day. Right now it's either Me and My Broken Heart by Winston or Counting Stars by One Republic, or John Legend, All of Me. So it's one of those three. I don't really have a favorite song per se. How old are you? For my own personal preference, I try not to be too open about my life. So I will say I'm in between 18 and 20. But that's pretty much how definite about my age I'm gonna get. So yeah. Like 18, 19, something like that. Zodiac sign. I'm Aquarius. Quality you look for in a partner. I don't look for one quality, I look for a lot of different qualities, but one of the top ones are family oriented and humor, the two of the most important things to me. I grew up in a family where laughter and joking around is very popular, so my family is very important to me, so those are the two top qualities. But I do look for a variety of different qualities. It's not only that, but those are just the two top ones. Favorite quote. My favorite quote is the only thing to fear is fear itself, which was said by Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who was like one of my favorite presidents ever. I mean, I have a lot of other quotes I love, but that's like one that really sticks with me because it makes me really kind of put things into perspective for me. Just that life is not always as massive as you think it is, and which goes, my other quote is don't make a mountain out of a molehill. That, I don't know who said that, but those are my two favorite quotes just because it makes life seem so much smaller on a different scale than I would. And when I'm like in a bad situation or anything, or I'm having a bad day, it's kind of like think of those quotes. It makes me feel so much better because it makes me remember that things could be so much worse. So yeah. Favorite actor. I don't have any. I do have some favorite actors that I like to watch, or actresses like Adam Sandler, Ben Stiller, Reese Witherspoon, those kind of people. I don't actually have a per se favorite person. So yeah. Favorite color. Now this is gonna sound really, really, really cliche and stupid, but my favorite color is blue. As you can tell by the fact that I'm wearing blue on my outfit. I've always just loved blue. I don't know what it is. I love any color blue. It could be baby blue, navy blue, regular blue, whatever. I just love blue. Actually, except for this wall, my entire room is blue. And everything in here is mostly blue, so yeah. I don't know. But the one color I really, really, really hate is puce green. That's disgusting. I hate that color. Any other color I'm okay with, but blue's my favorite. Loud music or soft music? I like a variation. It kind of depends on the day. Soft music's great and all, like for sleeping and stuff. But and loud music it's fun to get like into the mood and stuff like that. But sometimes loud music's so annoying, and soft music bothers me sometimes. So it kind of depends. Where do you go when you're sad? That's number 20. I either read or I watch TV or I kind of like listen to music just to get my mood up. that's pretty much it. Because it makes me feel so much better about myself and my life. So, yeah. Number 20. How long does it take for you to shower? It takes about 10 to 30 minutes for me to shower, normally. And sometimes I'll take a fast shower, sometimes I'll take a longer shower if I'm not feeling too good and I want to kind of relax and stuff. So I make it like a bath more than a shower. But yeah, I try don't take too long, just because I like to relax a little bit, but I don't want to stay there forever. So yeah. Number 22. How long does it take for you to get ready in the morning? If I'm wearing like a dress or like a skirt or something, it'll take me about 15 minutes. If I'm wearing like pants and like a shirt and I'm like really feeling in the mood to get dressy, it'll take me about half an hour. Just because I don't really wear makeup a lot, so when I wear makeup it takes me about 15 minutes, and just getting dressed takes 15 minutes, so it kind of depends on the day, but usually between 15 and half an hour. 23. Have you ever been in a physical fight? I haven't really been in a fight, but when I was younger, I used to love wrestling, so me and my dad used to wrestle a bit, and he gets a little bit aggressive sometimes because he was so competitive, but we stopped doing that after a while just because my mom was like getting annoyed about everything, so we stopped. But I haven't actually been in an actual fight per se. Turn on or turn off? Oh, those are two things. Okay, so a turn on is humor and a turn off is cockiness. The reason I joined YouTube. The reason I joined YouTube is because I used to like watching, like, if I watch a show on TV and I liked a really, really good scene or something like that, or I want to watch a movie that I hadn't seen in a while and hadn't been on TV, I could just go on YouTube and look it up and whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty much why I started my YouTube. But I really joined so that I could save it, so that I wouldn't have to keep looking for the same movies over and over and over. I could just put it on my playlist over and just find it whenever I feel like watching it again. So that's the reason I joined. So, 27 fears. Spiders, snakes, rats, bugs, pretty much normal girly stuff. Not to speak cliche or anything, but I am a girl. So yeah. It made you cry. Probably like a movie or something like that. I was watching some Hallmark movies and I just started crying out of nowhere, so that'd probably be the last thing that made me cry. Last time you said to I love you someone? Probably 2 days ago on Mother's Day to my mom. I remember YouTube. There is no meaning. It's just a name. Number 31. Last book you read. Probably Emma on my tablet. Because I'm a big Jane Austen fan. Big oldies fan and big Harry Potter fan. But Jane Austen put him up there. J.K. Rowling, all those people still on my list. So I think that's probably the last book I read on my tablet. Yeah, it's on my tablet. Our next question is the book you're currently reading. It's Harry Potter. It's a series. I'm not planning reading one book per se. I read a lot of books at once. So it's all the Harry Potter books plus Pride and Prejudice. So yeah, I know. I'm a weirdo. I can tell more than I can handle. I read more than one book at a time. But sometimes I read halfway through and I get bored with one book, so I decide to go to the next one. Show you watched. I watched Once Upon a Time Sunday, the season finale at 8 o'clock. It was so good. I was talk to, which is number 34. I talked to my mother like 10 minutes ago because she thanked me for her birthday gift. The relationship between me and the last person I texted was my dad. And we're really close. We have the same sense of humor. We love the same, talking about the same things. We're very cultural, so yeah, we're really tight. Favorite food. I have a lot of favorite foods, but up there would probably be Chinese food or Colombian or Brazilian. Something like that. For Brazilian, so that kind of has to do with it. Yeah, and I used to joke that I used to eat so much Chinese food that I turned Chinese, which is not really nice, but I did eat a lot of Chinese food. Foods as well. What's the place you want to visit? I want to visit all of Europe, especially London and Paris. I'm a huge Anglophile, which means I'm obsessed with London, as you can tell because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I have a British accent. I love everything British, pretty much, as you can tell. I'm also a Jane Austen fan, so it kind of has to do with it. I love Jane Austen movies and Harry Potter movies and all the anything British, pretty much. I watch BBC like it's my life. But yeah, also France just because I learned French in high school, so it'd be pretty cool. If you were, I'm not really sure point being that question. Last place I was Maine's house for Mother's Day.